Hello friends! Today we are in the misty South Tyrol. Now it is a region of Italy, but up to a certain point it was in Austria. And we are going to visit a company called Duka. Duka means Duschkabine, which is a German acronym. Here are intertwined both Austrian and Italian cultures. Respectively, Duka absorbed the creative component inherent in the Italian nation and the accuracy and attention to details inherent in the Austrians. The modern factory appeared here only at the end of 2018, so it can be rightly called the most modern factory of shower enclosures in Europe. Let's get acquainted with the range Duka offers and how they produce their wonderful products. In the quadra area, there are cabins with construction that are framed on all four sides. The Aqua 5000 collection is especially worth looking at. It is distinguished by sliding doors with door closers. And this is not only a smooth opening, but also a soft closing. Special attention should be paid to a magnetic profile that has a step. And accordingly, a slight overlap allows these enclosures to close with maximum precision. A feature of the Aqua 5000 is the adhesive fixing of glass panes, and accordingly, there are no protruding parts. Maintenance of cabin is very simple and convenient. If you choose the black version, you will also receive a silk screen stripe. And this silk screen is very resistant to abrasion because the glass is baked together with the paint. By the way, as far as maintenance is concerned, the door is very easy to unfasten with the push of a small button, so you can wash it from all sides and get to all the corners. A certain amount of know-how is present here. There is an aluminum profile on the bottom on which the seal is mounted. And this latch holds the door by a groove that is profiled in the bottom of this profile. Thus, the door moves silently without rattling, as it does in most competitors. It's also worth noting that the corner version has no stabilizers. There may even be a wall version of the enclosure. Here too, we don't see any unnecessary elements. A special glass cutout is used to make the corner construction, especially the larger ones, stable as well. The Natura 4000 collection responds to two major trends in bathroom design at once. Firstly, its color, and secondly, its organic design. The handle is responsible for the organic design. It has a very unusual shape. Moreover, exactly the same is located inside. Respectively, these cabins are very easy to open and close on both sides, being inside and outside. In the corner versions, the inside handles are on top of each other, so they are very convenient to use. There's practically no chance of ruining your manicure. As for colors, in addition to the standard matte and high polished silver, three trendy shades are offered: pearl black, pearl copper and pearl brass. Accordingly, you can easily match the color of your bathroom fixtures. The swing versions use pendulum hinges. You can open the doors outward and also swing them inward, thereby visually freeing up space. Offsetting the hinge axis also prevents you from hitting the faucet by the door. Mirror panes also work for the idea of expanding space. It provides a certain intimacy for the user inside, and of course a full-height mirror in the bathroom is also a big plus. For swing door models, an alternative handle design is offered. They have a silicone insert. This, firstly, is convenient in the grip, and secondly, the doors do not hit the walls or each other if you decide to swing them inside. Stilo 2000 is the basic collection and the most affordable. It is designed more for compact bathrooms, which in general is also very important right now. Sliding and folding designs are available here. At the same time, they also have advantages that are inherent in more premium products. For example, smooth closing or very comfortable handles. These handles also have silicone pads so that the doors do not bump into each other or make any unnecessary noise. The niche door is equipped with swing hinges. They can be opened outward or inward, just like it used to be in saloons in the Wild West. Also, opening inward will save you a little bit on cleaning because you can leave the doors inside after using the shower to let the water run off. And the water runs off really well because Duka uses timeless glass from one of the best glass manufacturers in the world. Timeless is a water-repellent coating that does not wear off over time, unlike many competitors. As for the quality of the glass, it does not have any unpleasant green hue. This is the so-called opti-white. You really get a truly transparent construction. The additional transparency of the sliding structures is given by absence of profiles framing the segments. They only have silicone seals, which are virtually invisible. And when it comes to seals, it's not all that simple either. Duka uses only high-quality silicone. Accordingly, these seals serve you for a very long time, do not get dirty, and retain their original beautiful appearance. In the Vertica area, you can find shower enclosures that do not have horizontal bars but only vertical profiles that adjoin the walls. The profiles have an unusual design. In order to secure the glass, a special clamping mechanism is used, to which the decorative profile is then fitted. Thus, there are no visible fasteners, and once again the product looks as solid and stylish as possible and is very easy to care for. The Pura 5000 profiles are available in stainless steel or in a high polished silver finish. And the hinges are available with colored inserts, black, white or in 3 very trendy PVD colors. Technically, the hinges have a self-closing mechanism, which means that doors close after you release them. This is done in a slightly different way than the competition. Instead of the usual lifting mechanism, the hinge consists of 42 parts. This provides comfortable closing and does not change the hinge geometry during this movement. The stabilizers have a very elegant cross-section. They are really thin and very geometric. The glass is also glued using ultraviolet technology. Duka uses not only super transparent and mirror glass, but also parcel gray, or it can have a personalized decor. The decor can be placed in the middle or applied to the whole glass. And it also has a very interesting gradient finish, from matte to transparent. Princess 4000 collection is distinguished by a vertical handle. Many people like them. The solid hinge flows smoothly into the profile. Another interesting point is the solution to stabilize the paints. A towel bar is used for this purpose, so you get stable construction and an additional accessory at the same time. The hinge and handle designs in the gallery collection stand out for their smoother lines. It's a throwback to the 1960s or 1970s. Nowadays, it's also quite a sought-after aesthetic. The handles inside also have silicone pads. Accordingly, the user's hand will not slip even if it's wet. In terms of finishes, 3 variants are available: high polished silver, matte silver, and black. The Multi-S collection, which has classic knobs, is an example of how Duka shower enclosures can be customized. For example, according to your order, you can make cuts for the attic slope or some cutouts for the architectural features of the space. It is also very interesting to consider the U-shaped configuration of the cabin, which allows you to install it in rather narrow but long bathrooms. In some countries this is quite rare, but in Italy it is a feature of the old buildings. The cabin is folded against the wall, but it leaves some distance. It is necessary so that the doors do not hit the faucet or shower head. The fourth zone is dedicated to profile-free solutions. There are 2 installation options here. A standard point mount can be used. It has a design to match the design of the hinges, for example, the Gallery 3000 or the Pura 5000. But the most interesting, I think, is the built-in profile. That's when you install it on a raw wall, and only then, after finishing it, you install the glass. That way, the glass looks as if it goes into the wall, no showing any hardware at all. 2 rather remarkable solutions in the Aqua 5000 collection are worth noting here. Firstly, this is a combined performance, that is a fixed mirror panel and transparent sliding door. And secondly, a single panel sliding door for a niche with a front wall. Due to a rather unusual technical solution, you get a niche that fully opens. The rail can be attached to the end wall as well as to a wall parallel to it. In the Pura 5000 collection, you should pay attention to a very interesting detail. This is a silkscreen print that decorates the point of fixing, and this silkscreen can be in the color of the cabin fitting. For example, copper for copper, black for black, and so on. Over the last few years, a very serious trend has been developing towards the use of walk-in shower enclosures. They give a sense of barrier-free space both visually and physically. They are very good both in terms of design and in terms of use by people with disabilities. Duka introduces 3 series called Libero, which means free, and they correspond to Duka's regular series. The Libero 5000 includes all the benefits of the Aqua 5000 collection. Libero 4000 corresponds in design to the Natura 4000 collection. Here again, it is worth noting that the stabilizer also performs the function of a towel holder. And of course, the Libero 3000 is the most simple and affordable solution. It also has an industrial design. Silk screening is a method for implementing this so-called framing. The pattern is first applied and then baked. It is not afraid of any chemical or abrasive effects. It is also worth paying attention to the additional hinged flaps, with which we can complement walk-ins. Here is a very interestingly designed area of, let's say, handle. There is actually no handle, but there is a matte segment, so when you grab it, you don't leave visible fingerprints. This pivoted segment can also be bent so that fewer splashes can fly out. A lot of people find this very disturbing. Similar technical solutions are used in the production of bathtub screens, among other things. Of course, this is a compromise solution, but nevertheless, in a number of projects, bathtubs are used for showering as well. Duka shower enclosures are 100% European products. Duka's self-designed profiles are made in Austria. The glass comes from Italy and high-quality silicone seals are made for Duka in Germany. The glass comes in sheets and is processed at Duka's own facility. That is, it is cut to size, technological holes are made, if necessary, bent and then tempered. The thickness of the glass in most products is 8 mm. This glass is tempered and therefore safe. In order to understand how safe it is, let's move to the test lab. The glass panel is quite thin, but it bends at the same time. As you can see, it does not break. Nothing happens. If you suddenly lean on the shower enclosure, you will not break it. Even if for some reason you go into the bathroom with a hammer, nothing will happen here either. Of course, I could chip it off if I hit the corner, but basically nothing, as you can see, happens. I guess you don't often go in the shower with a hammer, but if for some reason your installer suddenly drop one of the glass panels, nothing will happen either. A completely unbelievable situation can happen, and you will really try harder to break the Duka glass enclosure. In this case, it will simply crumble into dust. It's completely safe. There won't be any large pieces that you can somehow hurt yourself with. Duka uses self-designed hinges and handles. This applies to both technology and appearance. And this hardware is made right here in the factory using high-precision CNC machines. It must be said that production is automated as much as possible. You almost get into the future when you see a whole bunch of robots that literally dance, transporting parts and assembled products from one area to another. Of course, Duka is a very robust product. As I mentioned before, they used UV adhesive technology rather than mechanical fasteners. The fittings are installed in a laboratory environment under increased sterility. This ensures the high reliability of this attachment. There is a special stand on which you can check it. The glue joint can withstand more than 300 kilograms. That is, it will take 3 people like me to try to tear the mount, and it is unlikely to succeed. All of this gives Duka great confidence in the reliability of their products, so they easily provide a 5-year warranty on all shower enclosures. In the warehouse, there is a 6-month supply of components, and together with a high automation, Duka can produce standard items within 2 days and customized items within 2 weeks. Friends, I am very impressed with the Duka range, the way these products are made and the architecture of the factory, because it was designed by local architects chosen through a competition. This architecture, among other things, provides an excellent working environment for the employees, channeling all creativity to make amazing, beautiful, reliable products that will be a worthy solution for any bathroom. Thank you for your attention, stay tuned, and will be just as interesting.